Okay, kindergartners, come over to the carpet and sit down on your shapes so we can start our shared reading. Okay, so who knows what we learned about yesterday?
Colors.
You're right, colors. Well, today we're going to read a book about colors and a cat that has shoes. So, I'm going to teach you how to distinguish that the text of the book matches the illustrations of the book. So, really, you can read a book by looking at the pictures. So, Pete the Cat, I love my white shoes. The story is by Eric Litwig. Art by James Dean. Now, who can tell me where I'm going to start reading on this page?
Over here.
Exactly, the top left-hand corner, because we read left to right. So, Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a pile of... What do you think Pete stepped in?
Strawberries.
Strawberries! What color did his shoes turn? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. Join in with me while we sing the song. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? What color do you think it turned his shoes?
Blue!
Blue! You're right, blue. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. By looking at this page, what do you think Pete the Cat stepped in?
Dirt.
Dirt. Let's find out. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh no, Pete stepped in a big bucket of water. Have you ever stepped in a bucket of water?
Yeah.
What does that do to your shoes?
It makes them wet.
It does. It makes them wet. What sound does that make?
Splash.
Splash. I bet it does. So all of the brown, all of the blue, all of the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White. But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Look, squeak, squeak, squeak is the sound that his shoes are making. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, Keep walking along and singing your song because it's all good. Okay, so who can tell me the different colors that Pete's shoes turned?
Red.
Red.
White.
White. There's one more.
Blue.
Blue. And then what happened to his shoes when he stepped in the water?
They got wet.
They got wet. Do your shoes change colors?
No.
No, they don't. So, let's see if we can read the book without looking at the text. We kind of did this when I was asking questions. Let's take this for example. What did Pete step in?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. And it turned his shoes what color?
Red.
Red. And we can see that on the next page. And the same thing happened when Pete stepped in
Blueberries.
Blueberries. There's a pile of blueberries. And we know that they turned his shoes blue by the next photo. So, for our activity today, we are going to go back to our desks, but not yet. But we're going to go back, and there are going to be 2 sets of cards on your desks. The first set of cards are going to have photos on them from the book. The second stack of cards is going to have sayings from the book, text from the book. Like this one says, Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. So you're going to take this card and try to find the matching photo from the other stack of cards so you can make the story. Okay, let's go back to our desks.